So I hit record and I'm on.
And so am I. I got it, Taylor. Thank you. I'm on. Good morning. Good
Good
morning,
morning.
everyone. Good morning, Leslie.
Good
How's North
morning, Angie.
Carolina this morning?
It's good. We have a really nice day today. It's a little cloudy right now. Humidity's low and it's going to be, I think, like 85. Kind of perfect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's nice here. A little windy, a little breezy today in Southern California. I think we're gonna get some rain maybe Tuesday or something like that. So, but yeah, it's a beautiful day. Beautiful
Yeah.
day. Happy to be here with you.
Yeah, me too. I look forward to Fridays.
Me too. Me too. I always think about what we're going to talk about, and then we get going, and then all of a sudden it just takes off into something else. So, but today we're going to
Yeah.
talk about spirit guides,
Hmm.
right? A lot of people are wondering about that. I literally got someone who messaged me, actually probably maybe 3, 4 days ago, and was inquiring as to some spirit guides. So I'm interested in your thoughts on it, your experience.
No,
Yeah, this would be a great topic.
yeah, I'm interested in your thought. So this is kind of like insider chats that we'd have at the shop.
Right,
So you guys are
right,
just eavesdropping on our conversations,
right,
so to
right,
speak.
right.
But
And people would come in and talk. I
yeah,
mean, they would join in the conversation, and
absolutely.
then yeah, and then sometimes people would come back later and say, hey, I was thinking about that, and this happened to me. And some people just like to sit back and listen. So now's your opportunity to just kind of be that fly on the wall, so to speak.
And not everybody's an old pro at spirituality. New
Right,
people don't,
right,
they're not going to know. So that's why I thought it was important to try to go back to the basics for everybody.
right.
And even if you've been doing this a long time, you might learn something or,
Right,
just like
exactly.
hear a different perspective on it.
Hmm.
So welcome.
Yeah, I'm
And
always
then,
thinking that I learn something new every time
yeah.
too.
And then
You
we're
know.
also doing a divination rod, dowsing
Yes.
rod session. So stay tuned
Right.
for that too. You don't want to miss that.
Yes.
That'll be coming up at the end. I have my
Okay.
rods.
Good.
Let
Okay.
me these and I'll explain how I use these and what they're
Okay.
used for. They've been around for
Perfect.
6,000 to 8,000 years old, so this is not something new woo woo. Um, but yeah, so stick around for that. You're
And
not gonna want
also,
to miss it. It's gonna be good.
the Farmer's Almanac. I think I saw something on the Farmer's Almanac how they use that too, the dowsing rods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so it's
yeah,
not weird.
it's not weird. Back in the day, they used it to find water
Right,
because
exactly.
water is an energy conductor. And what are you
Hmm.
doing? You're conducting your energy. I'm just using my
Right.
body as the conductor, and the rods are kind of like the vehicle to give me
Hmm.
the answer,
Yep,
if
yep.
that
Your
makes
GPS.
sense.
It's
Yeah.
like a GPS. That's how I look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell
Okay.
us what tell me. I mean, I know that we've talked about like spirit guides so many times, but have you had anything recently?
Um, well, let me back up just a little bit
Okay,
and
okay,
let's like go over. So I made a few little notes of
okay,
like what. So what is a spirit guide? So
okay.
it's a wise, loving mentor who exists beyond the physical world and is to here to help you navigate your life. Does that
Right.
sound about right?
Yeah, sounds about
Yeah.
right.
And who are spirit guides? Angels, ancestors, ascended masters.
Mm-hmm.
They can be aliens. You could have alien lineage in your history because we are multidimensional,
Mm-hmm.
So anything else do you think of?
I like to include animals in that as
Oh
well.
yeah, absolutely. Animals, and then also like the plants and floral fauna,
Mm-hmm.
fairies. You can have some
Mm-hmm.
fae or
Yeah, some little
gnomes.
gnomes.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So you have a whole team.
Right. Exactly.
So that's it in a nutshell. And then how do you connect to your spirit guides?
Normally, to be honest with you, it's just as you know, because you know me from the shop and we hung out all the time. I don't always meditate. So a lot of people will connect when they meditate. I did get a lot when I was doing my Reiki sessions, mostly for the client that was on the table. But for me personally, they normally come at night because I think that that's probably when I'm the quietest and I'm the
Hmm.
stillest. There's the occasional times where I have been just out, like one time I was in Sedona and out of nowhere I saw this flash and I just kept my eyes closed and I saw. So for me it just comes differently. I'm not a big meditator like I used to be. Um so I just kind of wait for them to show up. And it's usually in my dream state, or if I'm laying in bed and just praying, things
Hmm.
like that. That's usually how I connect.
I think I have a very active relationship with mine.
Hmm.
Maybe too much so.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
But you have to cultivate that relationship with them.
Hmm. Right.
So I talk to them every day. I ask for
Hmm.
advice. So how do you know that you're actually speaking to your spirit guide as opposed to something maybe you don't want to be connecting to?
Right.
And if it's not a loving, kind, helpful message, it is not a
Hmm.
spirit guide.
Right.
Would you
Right.
agree
Well,
to that?
I do agree to that, but I know that there are some tricksters out there, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
that will portray themselves to be looking out for your best interest, and that's where you kind of have to go with your gut.
Mm-hmm.
And if I mean, it's almost like if you're walking down the sidewalk and you come across someone that they don't look like they would do anything, but then you get a little closer and you're kind of like, I think I'm gonna cross the street. That's
Mm-hmm.
the kind of vibe that because I have had come across the negatives that act like they have your best interest, but they don't. And so
Yeah.
that's something that you gotta go with your gut. They're
Yeah.
not always as loving as you. They know that you know.
Yeah. And you could also say, show me your true self.
Right.
They have
Right.
to show you, and they'll
Hmm.
disappear. And that's another way that you know.
Right.
But I'll give you the latest example. So, I'm approaching 60,
Nothing wrong with that.
right? Shush, everybody, shush. I'm leveling up. Um, so I was laying in bed and I'm like, is there anything I could do that I'm not doing that could help my skin or help me? And I was expecting like retinol, maybe some vitamins I'm missing. But what they said was be more joyful.
Huh. Okay.
And I just got to chill. And and I thought about it and I'm like, that's so true. When people are happy and joyful, they automatically look happier, younger,
They glow.
they glow, they're more youthful looking.
Right.
And I thought, that's a I couldn't even expand on that. That was
Right.
like the perfect answer. And that's how
Hmm.
you know. That's
Right. Right.
so that
No,
was
it's
just a little anecdote to
hmm.
my questions and stuff.
Right.
I do ask a lot about like your family. Is there anything I need to be aware of?
Hmm.
Health stuff because I've had a lot of health stuff. Um, and then I do a lot with since I do take a lot of vitamins and medicines and stuff like that. Is this the best that for me to be taking? That sort
Right.
of thing. We talked about this, I think, last week that I need to eat more fruits and vegetables, but it's hard for me to eat, so I can't eat that much food. So we kind of
Right.
compromise. I take a fruit and veggie vitamin gummy
Oh wow.
every
Okay.
day. So that gives me that side of it
Hmm.
as well. So that's another way that they help me keep my physical vessel as
Right.
healthy as I can. I mean,
Right.
because you have to take care of your body, you have to love your body and talk to your body. You can actually ask your body what it needs.
Hmm.
And you can ask your organs. Like I've had kidney problems. So it's like, hey, are my kidneys happy today? Yes or no? Do they need, I
Right.
always get more water. So that's
Right.
something that I hear regularly. Um,
Right. No, I get that
but,
too. Yeah, you do have to, and you have to be in tune so
hmm
that you
but
know.
yeah, but this is years of
Hmm.
development with them.
Right.
Um, so yeah. Um,
It comes pretty easily. I mean, I don't. For me, I don't feel like I have to meditate to be able to connect.
no, me neither. No, it
Sometimes I
just,
just have
yeah.
to be in a state of silence,
I just
and
ask a question
pray.
and then shut it all off.
Right, and
Just
you'll
ask
get
and
the
then
answer.
yeah. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's not right away. Sometimes it'll be a song you hear and that resonates, and you'll
Mm-hmm.
hear lyrics that and like, oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Or you'll see a meme or an article or something like that. So that's another way that they can
Right.
communicate with you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so after you ask your question, just wait for the answer. And then you can ask
Right.
for signs too. I'm also a big
Right.
sign. Give
Yep,
me a
me too.
sign. I need
Mm-hmm.
a signier sign,
Right,
please.
right.
So,
Exactly. I know. And that's just another good way to do it, that you just ask for a sign because there's a lot of times you're like, okay, was that real? Did I ask a question and now I got an answer? And it might not be what you want to hear. So
right,
then you're like, okay, I think I might need another sign. And then, you'll get in your car and it'll be like, okay, it's right in your face. So that's
right.
when you just cannot doubt, I guess is the point I'm trying to make. Try
Yeah.
not to doubt too much. It's almost like you got to kind of play the game and learn how to figure out what's right and what's wrong.
And you can ask for a certain sign too. I've done that before. Like, okay, in the next 24 hours, if I see such and such and such, but usually I'll make it something weird. You can't make it like
Right,
like a cat or a dog. Obviously, I'm going
right.
to see that all the time. But maybe it's like a penguin or,
Yeah, yep.
and then all of a sudden a penguin will pop up into your feed. I've had the most random things like that,
Hmm.
that I'm just, and it kind of makes me laugh, like how they do it.
Right.
Spirit definitely has a sense of humor.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, most
So,
definitely.
and if I get that sign within that period of time, then I know that it's a
It's
yes.
real,
Yeah.
right? Most definitely. No, I get that. Yeah, it's just like you. It's like you said. You just you have to build a relationship with your
Hmm.
guide,
Yeah. It's
and
not,
it's no
yeah.
different. It's no different than your friendship,
Hmm.
and it's you've got to trust it, and you've got to believe in it, and you have to have faith that it's there. Some people just kind of doubt. I think we got a lot of those people in the store who are like, "Well, how do I know?" And I don't know if it's that real. And so right there, you're already putting that obstacle up,
Hmm.
that roadblock.
You have a belief in place that needs to be removed.
Right.
So,
Right.
that's they're here to help. So you might
Right.
as well
Hmm.
utilize them because I
Right.
don't know about you guys, but I need all the help I can get.
I can. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Oh, these
And I
crazy
also I
times.
also ask too, to illuminate my path
Hmm.
and clear my path and put only the people intended on my path and help me to connect to my spirit guides in that way. Because I also ask too only the beings that reside in the highest order of light may
Hmm.
stand in my presence. So because you don't want to call in everyone,
No,
you just want to call in your team in your light. You don't want to call in everyone else's.
right.
So that's another thing. I think that when we do Reiki, like the way that we were doing at the shop, a whole team is there. Our team is there, the client's team is there, and
Hmm.
sometimes it gets kind of like muddled a little bit. So that's when you just say, okay, your team stays on that side, my team stays on this side. At least that's how it was for me.
Yeah, I kind of utilized their team a little bit, like if there's something I needed to be aware of
Right.
in a
Right.
loving, higher powery
Yeah.
kind of way.
Yeah.
Um,
Right.
Help me help them
Right.
sort of
Yeah.
situation.
Right.
So,
Well, both were there to help, but I don't know about you, but there were sometimes where I had a client on the table and a relative who had passed over came in, and they always knew who they were, and sometimes they were not always the kindest, but I think that that was their personality when they were alive, and so they were a little bit harder on the client laying on the
right,
table. So that's when you knew it was their team. And
right,
that's how
right,
they knew that it was real. And I said, that's your ancestor. So I would call upon them for a little bit of help. Your aunt seems a little stern and demanding, and maybe that's what you need in your life. And, most likely they connected and they knew. So, like
right,
you said, it could be it could be a family member, someone who's passed on as far as like an ancestor. These are always
right,
older beings. That was like a great great grandma or someone like that, someone that they barely knew, but they knew or aware of, or they were
right.
in their presence and remembered. So there's that too. There's all kinds of different guides, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So very good, very
yeah,
good. Anything else you want to add to?
I just think that, you just, in this day and age, you just really got to ask for protection when you do call
Hmm.
upon your guides, because you do want to get your guide and not a straggler,
Right, right.
so to
No,
speak. So
yeah, n no stragglers, no hitchhikers.
exactly, not someone that you picked up from the antique store or the
Oh,
grocery store.
yeah, that near mirror you brought home from the
Yeah.
antique store.
Yeah, so I
Don't
mean
buy
that
a
is,
mirror from an
no,
antique
that's, I mean,
store.
it's just a possibility, because you can bring something like that.
You absolutely
And
can.
yeah, I know that my kids, when they were little, both of my kids are very intuitive. And I remember coming home, and my son at one time was in his room, and he's like, "This little girl just will not leave me alone." And there was another time that happened to my daughter too, where she's like, "There's kids in my room. What are they doing here?" They just wanted to be in a loving home.
Right.
And but they were also kind of guiding my kids along the way too, so I think that they were just like little protectors, so to
Hmm.
speak. But it wasn't anyone that we were familiar with. I think my son's little friend had a British accent. Where she came from, I have no idea, but she seemed to be, they both of these groups of kids seemed to be guiding my kids. So I don't know if they were protectors, and they came in the form where my kids could relate and weren't
Right.
afraid.
Maybe an adult would be scary, whereas a
Right.
kid, you can,
Right.
it's not as
So,
scary.
right. So that's another thing too. If your kids are talking about their little invisible friend, maybe it isn't so invisible, but only to you.
Right.
So that's another little form. There's always little
Hmm.
little kids too that come
Yeah.
for your kids. At least in
Right.
my experience, that's what we have witnessed at our house.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And now that we have a baby in the house, I'm sure that there's all kinds of little,
Oh,
guides
yeah.
and angels and who knows what else. So yeah, so it's exciting. It's
Yeah,
exciting to connect
it
your
is.
guides. It
It
is. It
is.
really
It
is.
is.
And if you're unsure, you should reach out and ask. Reach
Yeah.
out to someone that is working in the spiritual realm, spiritual world. Ask. And you can
Yeah.
also ask for protection too. Call on
Yeah.
Archangel Michael and say, "I'm not sure who
Hmm.
this person is that I'm connecting to. Can clear the energy?" There's all kinds of things that you could do for yourself
Yeah.
to connect,
Yeah.
to make sure that you're connecting to your guide.
Yeah. Just be smart about it.
Right, right. So
You
ask your
wouldn't,
higher self.
yeah, you wouldn't just open the door of your home to a stranger
Right,
and
right,
say, "Hey, come have dinner with us."
right.
So it's kind
But
of the
I've
same
also
concept.
heard of new guides coming in that the person was not familiar with, and it kind of took them
Yeah.
back a little bit too. I know there was a few people who came into the store where all of a sudden their energy was changing, and so their guide was also changing. As you
Hmm.
know, we have guides and angels that are born. Were born when we were born. They were here with us, and they'll be with us till the end of our life.
Hmm.
But I think that as we change and evolve, we also get new guides.
Hmm.
So there was a few people at the store who said, "Hey, I've got this huge warrior. Is that real?" I'm like, well, I don't know. You need to find out for yourself and ask. So there's also that too. So maybe, kind of have to figure it out.
Yeah. Trial and error.
Exactly. But if they ask you to do something weird, it's not
Yeah.
good.
If it's not loving and kind, they ask
Right.
you to go up to a tall building and jump. Please do
Yeah,
not do
don't
that.
do that.
Don't,
Yeah.
no, 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 no.
Right, 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 right.
So, yeah. Anything else you wanna?
Nope. That pretty much, I
Yeah,
just,
I mean,
it's just something that you kind of have to figure it out for yourself, because no
mhm.
one's in your shoes. No one's in your skin.
Exactly.
And it's just,
Exactly.
again, you got to pray on it. You've got to ask for protection. You have to make sure that you make it clear that it's only for you and your guide to come to you. I had somebody reach out. Just the person reached out to me a few days ago and said, how do I know that this person I'm hearing is meant for me, because it sounds like it's for my husband. So
Mm,
I did, and I thought, well, that's interesting. So maybe they're trying to come across, and since she was open and your husband's not, maybe there's a message there. I don't know.
right.
But
For
I thought that
him.
was interesting for him, right?
Right.
And the only way to get to him was through her. But it
Right.
was a positive. It was nothing negative. It was more health related. So I think that it was a positive.
Absolutely. They were trying
Yeah.
to get the message across and he wasn't listening. So,
Right. Exactly.
yeah.
So
So
that's
let's go
also.
to the next best thing.
Mhm. And she heard it right away. And I think she knew it was for her husband, because she didn't have those health issues. He did.
Right. And I don't know if you've heard stories, but people will have a dream that there's something wrong with them or there's something going
Hmm.
on in their brain, and then they'll convince their doctor to do a test, and lo and behold, there's a tumor
Right. Hmm.
there. I think there's
Yeah.
an actor that happened to. I don't recall his name at the moment, but yeah. So yeah, pretty amazing.
It is, and they to connect to them, it is amazing. It really is. But sometimes you got to figure things out for yourself.
You do. You do.
Yeah.
Having a mentor helps a lot.
Right.
Um, but that's kind of hard to do in this day and age because
Hmm.
a lot of people aren't gathering like
Right.
they used to in the olden days, where you pass
Well,
on your knowledge and teach your knowledge to your
right.
children or whoever wanted to learn from you.
Right. Well, and there's also a lot of ego. There's a lot of charlatans out there. There's a
Mhm.
lot of people who come from ego. They don't lay the foundation down and do the work.
Yeah,
They're spiritual climbers. They don't do the work on themselves, don't do the work in general, and all of a sudden they become spiritual mentors, but they don't. They need the mentoring themselves.
right,
So you just
right.
got to be careful with finding a
Yeah,
mentor,
yeah,
finding someone that you're going to work with. Most definitely.
yeah. A lot of people are in it for the money.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
So,
most definitely. Yeah.
so um, they'll be dealt with.
Hmm. You
Have
sure
no
will.
have faith on that. So, all
Yeah.
right, you
So
want to move? Yeah, you want to move into the
let's do your
rods?
dowsing rod.
Yeah,
Yes.
so these are my rods. I got them off
Now, did you buy
Amazon.
those?
Yeah, I
Okay, you
bought these
bought them.
off Amazon. They're just copper rods. There's a point at the bottom you can see
Mm-hmm.
that that's what makes them spin. So they move. It gives them
Right.
motion. So there's a little
Mm-hmm.
tube that they sit in and then they spin.
Right.
So
My
made this.
husband made mine.
He did.
He did. He made me. I had a set at the shop, and I have one here, and he made them out of copper.
I love that. They're probably
Yeah,
extra special then.
they are. They are. I love them. I should have brought mine out with me.
You
Oh
should
well, next
have.
another time. Another time.
So I thought I'd first talk about what I do in my process, just in case
Okay.
people are curious. I always like to know people's
Yes.
process.
Me too.
So, so the very first thing I do is clear my space with like a sage bundle. I still
Okay.
have these homemade ones from the thing at the shop.
Yeah.
So I clear my space and then I ground. So feet on the floor, I kind of just do a quick little imagination that there's roots growing out from my feet,
Mm-hmm.
going down to Mother Earth. I also imagine her heart as this big ball of pink rose quartz. So I kind of
Okay.
wrap my vines around that, or I anchor in, and
Mm-hmm.
then I let her shoot up some pink light through the vines up to my feet and into my heart. And so then I've cleared, I'm grounded. And then you need to set a clear intention.
Mm-hmm.
I only want the highest information, the highest guide that's,
Right.
for the best session and for my
Mm-hmm.
greatest, highest good and
Right.
timeline. And then, okay, so you want to establish a yes or no. So I'm going to scoot back just a little bit because
Okay.
I need room to work and I got to make sure my feet are on the floor. Okay, so this is I'm going to move my screen down just a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So I'm going to cut off the top of my feet. I got to do it where it's comfortable for my arms. I
Right.
sit like this and you can't block the little balls on the bottom because they won't
Okay.
swing.
Okay.
So first thing, show me yes. You got to establish a baseline. So yes is a
Right.
cross. Thank you.
Okay.
Show me no. So I will like a wide open. Thank
Okay.
you. And then I'll show me like I don't know or it's not clear. One is facing forward and one goes, so it's like yes, no.
Okay.
It could be a maybe, it could be yes and no, like especially
Okay.
depending on your question. Thank you. And thank you is my reset. It goes back to neutral.
Okay.
I'm thanking spirit and Also resetting the rods. I have it written down so I wouldn't forget anything. Also release expectations. Not every session is going to be stellar, and
Mm-hmm.
realize that just, do the best you can in that situation. Um, and then also I like to protect my energy. You can do this visualization, but I like a little Palo Santo,
Okay.
and I've already done all this before we started. Um, Make sure this one's interesting. Make sure you're hydrated.
Okay.
People have said that they get clearer answers when they're hydrated. Just
Mm-hmm.
again, water is a conduit of energy. It makes
Right.
sense to me. So
Right.
make sure you have plenty of water before your session. And this sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's like
No, it
boom, boom,
isn't.
boom, boom, boom.
Right. Right.
Um, Practice, practice, practice. That's how you get better. That's how you get clear answers. That's how you develop a relationship with your rods. Same thing with a
Mm-hmm.
pendulum, same thing with
Right.
tarot cards.
Right.
And then after the session, you'll want to close the session. You could use like visualizing scissors, like cutting that energetic connection. Clear your energy. Like in Reiki, we would wipe and
Right.
then violet flame it into poof, and just kind of shake it off, deep breaths, and
Mm-hmm.
be thankful and grateful for the information that came through for you.
Right. 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 Okay.
Does that
Nice.
sound about right? Is that like, this? Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that does.
yeah,
Yeah. I should have brought mine out. Lonnie made me a couple. Mine, they're
yeah,
nice ones too. Yeah.
yeah,
I didn't know you could buy them.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So the first thing I want to ask is just for the I'm just going to do a little protection prayer just for the best information to come through from the highest, greatest good for myself and for the viewers. And yeah, it's usually am I talking to Archangel Michael? Yeah, he's the one that usually comes through. I did a session
Okay.
last night and he said that he was the one that's going to be coming through. Thank
Okay.
you. Um, can you show the direction of your energy? All right, so he's coming in from my left. Thank you.
Okay.
Michael, we were talking about spirit guides. Did we convey the information correctly? Yes. Thank you. Anything you want to ask Angie? Is it all right if Angie jumps in and asks questions as well? Yes, thank you. Of course it
No,
is.
I think this is great. I just like watching this. I have to pull mine out. I haven't worked with mine in a
I
long
know. Well, this is
time.
your sign then. So,
Yes.
do you want to ask any questions or do you want me to just continue?
Yeah, you continue. Yeah, no,
Okay.
this is good.
So, there's a lot going on in the world. We have like 7 planets in Aries,
Mm-hmm.
correct? So he'll swing the rods too because he's listening to our conversation. So yes, thank you. Um, and so there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on politically,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And so let's do some political questions. Let's
Okay.
get like crazy.
Okay.
So Trump is our president. Yes, unfortunately.
Yes.
Um, will he complete his term? Will he complete his term in office? No.
Hmm.
Thank you. Will he be removed from office? Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Will JD Vance take his place? Oh
Oh,
shit,
wow.
no. I just got the
Whoa.
chills. Thank you. Um,
Give a timeline. Ask a
okay.
timeline.
Okay. Um, will Trump be removed from office this year? Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. Will he be removed from office before November?
Okay.
Yes. Thank
Okay.
you. Will he be removed from office before the summer? Yes.
Hmm.
Thank
Okay.
you. Will his administration be removed as well? Oh,
Wow.
I just got the
Okay.
chills.
Okay.
So if Trump is removed and it's not, and his administration is removed, are we going to have a sitting president? Yes, thank you. Will there be an emergency election? No,
No.
thank you. Uh, will it be a male? Oh, no.
Wow.
Will it be a female?
Okay.
Do we know this person? Is it going to be Kamala Harris? Oh,
No,
shoot.
I got the chills.
Did you? I did too. Holy moly.
Moly.
Guacamole. Holy guacamole, as they used to say when the kids were little.
Oh my gosh. This is great because now the viewers get to see how these work.
Yeah. Um,
Oh,
will we be
wow.
better off? Yes.
Well, yeah.
Will she help right the wrongs of the administration? Yes. Um, anything you want to add? Anything you can think of?
No.
Yeah, this is a little shocking. That's
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah, yeah.
reason because you kind of think like, oh no, that can't happen. And then, so it's not
Right.
coming from me because I, I'm kind of speechless right now. I
Right.
mean, like,
Right.
wow.
Okay. This
Um,
is good. This is real good. This is nice a nice timeline.
yes. Are we on our highest and greatest timeline? Yes. Sometimes when they touch me, I feel like it's a hug. I feel like
Oh.
them hugging me.
Oh. Yeah.
Um, I've got Mavis is over here. My
Oh,
cat just
poor
had surgery,
baby.
so
I know.
she's
Bless her
walking
little heart.
around. She might walk by in the frame, but well, thank you, Michael. What else? What else? Um,
My mind's blank
I
for
know
once.
mine is too. I'm
I'm
like,
speechless.
uh-oh, here she comes.
Okay.
All right,
There
cat
she is.
butt.
There's baby. That's okay. I don't care. I
Oh,
love
don't step on
cats.
anything. Come here, come here.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta
baby.
put her down. I gotta be careful with her. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't want her.
yeah. Her little
Uh-oh,
tummy. She has
yeah,
stitches still, right?
yeah, she does. She just clicked on something. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys.
No, it's okay.
We have a lot of animals here.
Yes, we do. We do.
They're part of the family. I can't
They
help
are.
it. Okay,
They
so are
are.
we still
I love
connected?
them.
Yes. Okay. Um, wow.
I'm speechless.
I know. I don't even know what to ask anymore.
I'm happy with those answers.
I am too. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, let's talk about his removal. Will he be removed because of his mental capacity? Yes. Oh, I know. Was he really, was there really an assassination attempt on his life? No.
No,
Thank
I don't
you.
believe so.
I don't either. Was it staged? Yes. Which is crazy because a person died. So those
Right.
are the lengths that these
Right.
people will go to
Right.
stay in power.
Mm-hmm.
So is this little cleanup and everything just more light coming in and just cleaning up the riffraff, so to speak?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
People, the power is for the people and
Thank
to the
you.
people. Yeah.
Will he go to jail? No,
No.
that's too bad. Thank you. Will anyone in his administration go to jail? Yes. Thank you. Will the survivors finally get justice? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Will they get earthly justice? Yes. Thank you. Um, okay, here's one for you. Is Epstein still alive?
Hmm.
So when they say straight, there's no answer or they can't answer.
Okay.
So
Okay.
is Jeffrey Epstein still alive?
They are not moving.
They're not moving. Will we find out in time? Yes, it's just not the right time.
Okay. Okay.
Um, is I have another one. Is Palm Beach Pete Jeffrey Epstein?
No.
No answer.
No, I don't I don't think he looks like him if you
He has the
glance over
same
at him.
tattoo. Maybe he was trying to beat him.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Well, there's
They
no
interviewed him.
answer. So,
Okay.
um,
I don't know. Maybe he's a clone of him or something. I don't know. He doesn't he looks like him at a glance, but I don't think it's him. Me personally. I don't know.
I don't either. The rods aren't going to answer. That's okay. Sometimes they do. It's not for us to know at this time, correct?
Right, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
But why wouldn't you say no?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what that is, but I just they interviewed him. I think he was on TMZ, and I don't think he had like the same mannerisms and things like that. He just kind of looks like him, or he
Yeah.
does look like him. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I obviously don't know either one of them, so I couldn't tell you.
Right.
But I don't know.
Is Ghislaine, the original Ghislaine Maxwell, the one in prison? Yes. Because when that was a controversy too. So
Right.
she is in that jail in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Um, will the elite cabal, Illuminati, shadow government fall? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Will it fall in our lifetime? Yes. Thank you. That's going to be huge.
Right.
So are we in the middle of a great reset? Yes, I had a dream
I
about
believe
that.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you. Um, I should have been more prepared with questions, but I was
No,
just like,
no, these
yeah,
are good. These are
we'll just
good.
like
This gives
freestyle.
no, this is good. It's this the more serious questions that needed to be answered, and that you
Yeah.
just got some answers. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to add anything? Do you want to ask anything?
I can't think of anything. My mind just went blank. I was like, "Yay, he's gonna be gone."
Oh my goodness. Um, so on the other side, the light has already won.
Right.
Yes, thank you.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, Now we're going to be set up with a new society. So our bodies are going from like a carbon base to a crystalline, correct?
Hmm.
Yes, thank you. Are we moving towards that now with all the light coming in? Yes. The Schumann's just been going nuts. I don't know how you've been
Uh-huh.
feeling, but I have not been sleeping.
Right. Mm-mm.
Is there anything that do we need to be careful during this thing with the Aries season right now? Because there's 7 planets in. So yeah, so just be
Right.
careful.
Hmm.
Do we need to sort of watch what we say? Because Mercury's in there too. Yeah, you can't take that back. So
Right.
are people going to be angry? Yes, this is happening around 420. So although people should be happy on 420, I mean, but
They will be if they partake.
just go get stoned. It'll be fine.
Some ganja. Make
Yeah.
yourself feel
Oh, look
better.
at Michael says yes. Okay, so that's a good question. Is is like marijuana used for, helping your body a good thing? Yes. Is it medicine? Absolutely.
Yeah, most
Thank
definitely.
you. Do people abuse that? Yes.
Yeah.
So it's up to us to be mindful and
Right.
discerning, yes,
Right.
with but plant-based, we're moving for a plant-based, yes. Total body health system, yes. I got that information. I got that from Spirit Guides the other day
Mm-hmm.
with Eastern treats your body as a whole, and
Mm-hmm.
Western medicine, they said chops it up into pieces,
Yeah.
because you've got a special for, endocrinology,
Right.
obstetrics,
Mm-hmm.
pediatrics. Yes. And it's
Yeah.
crazy, but looking at the body as the whole is the more natural
Mm-hmm.
approach to medicine. Thank you.
Well, people are taking back their health as well. We've talked
Yes.
about this lots of times.
Um,
There's too many processed foods. People are
yeah.
turning to holistic. remedies and
Michael's listening and
holistic.
agreeing. Thank you.
Yep, it's true. It is true. There's too many medications out there. We don't need all that shit. We don't
Yeah.
need that.
Yeah. Although some people do. I need my,
Uh,
yeah.
no,
So yeah,
I just think that there's when we have issues like that, there's a root to the problem. And
exactly.
if you
We
get
need
to
to
that
get
root
to
of
the
that
root.
problem, you won't
Yes.
have
Thank you.
health issues.
Right.
So that's my belief. You got to get to that
Yeah.
root issue. And
And
I know, like in the kidneys, because I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about my mom.
that's
But
okay.
my
You can talk
mom,
about my kidneys.
no, my mom lived in fear, and fear
Oh, right.
attacks the kidneys.
Yes.
And so I just think that if you try and get out of it, that starts to heal the kidneys. But there's things like that that I relate to, like fear, and it affects the kidneys. So if we get to the root of the problem, we may not have these issues. They're not as great as they are.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Um, so we'll see this timeline in our lifetime?
Yeah.
Yes. So are we talking in the next 10 years? Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Society will be totally changed. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for the better.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Most definitely.
Um, yes. Yes. Oh, thank you for the hug.
No, that was
Um,
good. That's great.
yeah. Yeah. Anything else?
No,
Once we close
I
out this session, we're going to think of a million questions
of
that we should
course
have
we
asked.
will.
But
Of course we
if
will.
you guys have any questions, put them in the comments, and
Yeah.
maybe Angie can do a session next time.
So we'll see.
And I
Yeah,
can be,
I'll dig out my
yeah.
rods. I gotta find them somewhere. I just all this stuff is like packed away or put
Yeah,
away
Michael says
somewhere. So
yes.
I'll dig them out. Yeah, great. I love this.
Yeah. Yeah, so I started using them at the end when you were, yes, like around November, December 2023 into 2024. That's when
Mm-hmm.
I was using them. I would use them in sessions as well.
Yeah.
And it helped the client see, the answers. It's
Mm-hmm.
just not me saying, "Oh, I heard this," or "I heard that," or "I saw this," or I said they see an actual response
Right.
to what they're asking. So it was extremely helpful
Right.
in that
Yeah.
regard. So,
And we
yeah.
also used them in the shop looking for spirits.
Oh, you did?
I
Oh,
did. Yeah,
yes.
I
Yes.
did. I was like point where they're at. So because we had a feeling where they were at, but we just needed that confirmation. So
Right. So yeah,
yeah, Deb and I did
so
that.
people can use that for their own homes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Clearing the energy,
Yes.
especially if you have
Yeah.
issue in your house. Yeah.
Hmm.
Kind of pinpoint it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's, I mean,
That's
unless you
good.
have anything,
I
I'm trying
don't.
to think of like what is going on in the world, and that's just like, okay, let's will the Strait or Hormuz, not Vermouth, Hormuz, freaking idiots. Yes, that'll open. Yeah. So there'll be like more like free trade. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Like the world sharing resources together. Yes.
It
Uh,
did. It already reopened. I mean, I think it's open just during the ceasefire right now. But let's see if it stays open. Let's hope so.
yes. Um,
Yeah.
so much for the US blockade.
He's such a lying sack of
Yes.
shit.
I
Just
know.
he's an embarrassment.
So is Trump like the master of chaos? Yes. Was this his original mission? Yes and no. Yes and no. Did he go to the dark side? Yes. Is he possessed? No. Oh, I've got one. Is Trump being blackmailed? Yes. Is he being blackmailed by Russia? Yes. Is he a Russian asset? Yes.
Yep.
Is is Trump being blackmailed by Israel? Netanyahu? Yes. Is that why we're in this stupid war? Yes. So he had to agree to something, otherwise something would be released. Yes.
Hmm.
So that
Hmm.
makes sense to me.
Yeah, yeah.
So they're all complicit. Yes. And the well, will the other dictators be removed as well? Yes.
Hmm.
So you're just clearing the earth, so to speak. Yes. Now, will everybody make it through to 5D? No. Thank you. People worry about, oh, are my loved ones going to go? Is that something that
Yeah,
we need to be concerned about? No.
no. You don't have no
You,
control over it.
yeah, they're in control of themselves,
Right, yeah.
correct?
Right.
Yes. Um, I haven't even thought of it through. I haven't even got my whole thought out yet, Michael. Jeez. Um, yeah, so will we have I know that other psychics, mediums, remote viewers, whatnot, woo-woo people have predicted that we are going to have this solar event that knocks out, that basically blacks us out from communications
Hmm.
and each other and the world. Is that still on track? Yes. I've also, thank you. I've also heard that it'll be a time of deep rest and reset during that time. Yes. Oh, here comes Mavis Davis again. Get down, get down. Get your little surgery butt out of here. I just didn't want her to step on a key and then
I
like
know.
hit the record button.
That's what I
So
used to call my Mavis, was Mavis Davis.
Chris came up with
Aw.
that one,
We called her
but
Mavis Davis. Well,
yes.
we called her Mavis Bitch Ass Davis.
Oh, Michael's like, yes, yes, she did.
She was sassy.
Yes. Well, our Mavis Davis is very sassy lady. Yes, Michael
Yes.
agrees. But yeah, is Mavis going to heal from her surgery? Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, she heard her name. Darn it.
Oh, here
Oh
she comes.
no, here she comes. Here she goes. She got down. You can see her walking.
I
She's
see
going
her.
by Penny Pickles.
Yep.
That's Penny in the corner right there.
She's resting.
She is. She's resting up to terrorize. No, she's an old lady. She likes
Yeah.
to rest. So
Good baby.
interesting, interesting.
Yeah.
I think we've touched on quite a few subjects.
Yes, yes. So now we
Um,
just got to wait and see for it to
we,
all
yeah,
unfold.
timelines change, correct? Yes.
Hmm.
Is this the most accurate information for a projected timeline? Yes. But in theory, the timeline could change. Yes. Is that why predictions are hard? Yes. But is this the most probable timeline? Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
That's great. I love
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Well, thank you, Michael. I'm going to close out the session. We appreciate your help. As always, you're always there for me when I need you. So I'm just going to close my eyes and stop the session. Cutting cords, clearing my energy. Yeah.
And you're back.
And I'm back. I'm back.
Good job. Good job.
Back
Good
and
job. That was good.
back.
That was good.
Yeah, that was fun. I've never
Yeah.
done them like
Live.
yeah, no. Well, I mean,
That's
I do
good.
them live on myself, but
Right. But I mean, a live
mhm.
recording. Yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
thank you
so
for that. I greatly appreciate it.
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, that was good. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, anything else we want to touch
Nope.
upon?
Nope. I
I
think
think we're
that's it.
good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
we're good. We'll
yeah, and
meet
if
up next
yeah.
week.
Yeah, if you guys want to see more dowsing rods or pendulum or I prefer the dowsing rods. I feel like it's easier to see,
Right.
especially on
Right.
camera.
Right.
In person, you could either or, but whatever is more comfortable for you to work with. You can work with
Mm-hmm.
tarot card, any sort of divination tool
Right. Right.
they work the same. So
Yeah.
um, You
And maybe
just,
you could, post if someone asks, you can, give them the link to where you bought yours. My husband made mine, but
yeah.
if you could
Um,
maybe, if someone asks, at least there's an
yeah.
option of
Yeah.
posting.
They're pure
Yeah,
copper, and copper's an excellent conduit
right.
to of energy. It's also great to wear copper
Mm-hmm.
on yourself as well.
Yeah.
I need to make myself some pieces because I've got some. Have you seen those Reiki
Yes.
spirals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was really neat.
Yeah.
I would have made myself some at the shop if we would have continued. But yeah.
Oh. Well, thank you again. I had a
Yeah,
great,
thank
this was great. I
you.
love this little chat we had. So we'll figure out what we're going to talk about next week. And
Yeah,
maybe somebody will give us an option of this or that or a topic they might want to discuss. We're
yeah,
open to that.
yeah. And like I said, if you have questions for the rods, yeah. Usually who comes through is the person that has the best information for
Hmm.
what you're going to ask. Mike, like I said, Michael's my go-to.
Right.
He's been with me from the beginning, and but yeah, but you can also set the intention that you want to speak with a specific,
Right.
ascended master or angel or an
Right.
ancestor
Yeah.
even.
Someone.
So yeah,
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Leslie. Greatly appreciate it.
of course, of course.
And you have a wonderful day. Tell Chris I
You,
said hello.
I will, and
Sending some good vibes to Mavis to heal up.
yes, yeah. Send some good vibes to Mavis.
I will.
She had her lady parts taken out. She had a little complication, but she's doing well. So
Thank God that she
yeah,
found her way to you.
yes, yes. So
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna sign off.
Yes. Thank you guys for
Yes,
listening. We appreciate
yeah.
you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Like and share, please. We
Yes.
need
Yes.
that. That helps
Yes,
us.
we
It's
do.
free and it helps us out greatly.
Right. 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 So,
All right,
well, thank
guys.
you. Well, have a
Yeah.
good
Thank you.
day.
You
Thanks.
too. Bye,
All righty.
guys.
Thanks. Bye bye. Let me see. I got to figure out how to stop mine. Let me see. Stop. There we go. Stop recording. There. There. Okay. Okay. Now,
And
yeah. Now mine said you will get notification.